This is TWiT.
Possibly a tempest in a teapot, but interesting TechCrunch article with a lot of stuff going on inside of it. The straight lead is Oculus co-founder is leaving Facebook after cancellation would be a better word, of Rift 2 headsets. And Brendan Iribe, the co-founder, the former CEO of Oculus, he says he's out. What it comes down to is
it sounds like he's taking his ball and going home, right?
Yeah,
like
pretty much, right? So Rift 2
want to make the thing.
The next generation. Yeah, he wanted to make he was building the next generation PC-based, leading edge, VR product. And it seems like he feels that Facebook is lowering the standards. You could also say democratizing the standards, but going for self-contained headsets like the Oculus Go. And of course, we've got the next generation standalone headset coming next year, the Oculus Quest. And there was a big an update that came out, quote, while Facebook did not deny or report that the Rift 2 being developed under Iribe's PC VR team had been canceled, the company reiterated to us in a comment that they are continuing to invest in PC. While we can't comment on our product roadmap specifics, we do have future plans and can confirm that we are planning for a future version of Rift, a Facebook spokesperson told TechCrunch.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like your typical, you were there to do a thing. It's not going the way that you were, doing all that work and envisioned it to be.
Right.
To the point where, it was just not satisfying enough for them, and they just left.
Yeah.
Maybe to do it somewhere else, maybe to just do something different. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, and I'm curious to see. On one hand, I wouldn't entirely be surprised if Facebook decided they didn't want to deal with all this PC foorah, and really this is all about virtual nookie, and having a PC does not complement that plan. I can also completely see that, who knows, maybe this project was a mess and they wanted to reboot the project with different leadership. I hope they're not walking away from kind of the highest end of VR, but at this point, we just don't know. So I'm kind of curious to see where this goes. I'm curious to see what happens with the whole concept of the Rift 2, and because I think it's going to have a huge influence on the future of VR. The other thing the TechCrunch article points out is, boy, a lot of founders have been leaving Facebook in the last year, or at least the last few months, even. Right. Instagram co-founders, WhatsApp co-founder Jan Koum. I think it's a very big company with some very intense kind of internal marching orders that I think come from above. I'm really curious to see what happens, because I want to see VR continue to grow, and while I think it will scale better with self-contained, like Qualcomm-based headsets, I'm not entirely sure that the art of gaming is going to be advanced as fast on that. Who knows? We'll find out in a year or two.